we have got Animesh. Animesh is engineer at EIL. So Animesh, today we have him to share his experience of EIL interview. तो अनिमेश, आप बताओ EIL में कौन से किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन पूछे थे? एक तो टेक्निकल के और फिर दूसरे क्या क्या HR के. तो what did they ask you?
So Janvi, first of all, asked me the basic concepts regarding mass transfer, heat transfer, and fluid flow, and they were also quite concerned about the different equipment that are used in a refinery and their basic the basic concepts behind their functioning.
Okay.
Like for example, they asked
So
me.
did they ask you to choose the your favorite subject, or they had started with the random questions also?
No, they asked me my favorite question, my favorite subject, right? So I told them that was mass transfer. So they asked me what are the different equipments used in mass transfer. So I started off with obviously distillation columns, and they asked me what is the basic thing, the basic fundamentals regarding the mass transfer. And of course, it starts with McCabe-Thiele method only, right?
Okay.
So that is the obvious thing. In every interview, they ask you the same, like usually the same thing. Across every interview, you'll find some common things that are they asking.
Okay.
Right. So in mass transfer, they asked me regarding the McCabe-Thiele method. So I explained to them that the basic thing, and then they asked me about the CDU-VDU units, like crude distillation units and vacuum distillation units.
Okay.
What are the uses of a crude distillation column and a vacuum column in a refinery? So and at what conditions do they operate? Very basic thing. Like of course, this crude column operates.
They didn't ask you about designing, how to design a column or something like that, tray wear, or a very basic fundamental what we have studied.
Yes, the very basic things that we have studied, and I'm coming to that, the designing thing. So, for example, when they asked me questions about the pump,
Okay.
so centrifugal pump, they asked me the basic how does it function, right? And when it comes to designing, they asked me about the net positive suction head. What is the basic energy equation, the energy balance equation regarding the pump?
Okay.
For example, very much into designing stuff, but the fundamentals behind every major equipment that are used in a refinery or a petrochemical plant. That's what I'm saying. So they also asked me about a fired heater. One very interesting question this was regarding the fired heater. We might not have studied much about fired heaters in our syllabus. So they asked me, they told me the purpose of this fired heater, and they told me that, for example, if we have to generate heat in a plant, or generate a vapor stream in a refinery or a plant. So what equipment are we going to use? So they asked me the reverse question. They told me the purpose of the equipment, and they are asking me the name of it.
Right? Okay. So furnace also, fired heater, those like this are not exact. Somewhere in mechanical part also they come. So this also we have to study.
Yes. They were covering mechanical aspects also, and equipment के बारे में लोग काफी interested थे, मुझे ऐसा लगा. So what happened was that I was telling them that if you want उन्होंने मुझे एक्चुअली ये पूछा कि फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मुझे लिक्विड को काउंटर करंटली फ्लो कराना है एक वेपर से, एंड तो वेपर वो फॉर एग्जांपल हाई टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर पे कैसे आएगा? दैट्स द क्वेश्चन दे आस्क्ड. So I told them that we can utilize a hot stream from any other section of the plant, and so मैंने उनको I gave them 2 to 3 answers, and they were giving me time to answer it. So they were actually seeing my thought process behind that. So उन्होंने मुझे एक छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम दिया. So gave me a small problem, and I told them my thought process. So they appreciated it and said that okay, go ahead and you can tell me another solution. So I gave them 2 to 3 answers, and then at the end of the question, they themselves told me the right answer, that actually an equipment called fired heater is used. Right.
Okay, so they are looking for approach, how you approach to the particular problem.
Yes, exactly. if it happens that they are asking you, if it happens that they give you a problem, there was only one small problem that they gave me. It is not problem solving based interview. It is usually about a general knowledge across chemical engineering domain.
Okay, fine.
Right?
So
The major
equipments we have to
equipment,
start.
the major equipment, the basic fundamentals regarding their operation. These two things, I think, are more than enough. If it happens, they give you any problem and you're not able to answer it, just try to use the brain and answer it as best as you can. If you're not able to answer it, then it's okay, fine. It's not a big deal. But they appreciated my approach, and they themselves told me one more thing. When they told me that, do you know anything about PyDater? So I told them that I might have studied it, but I have forgotten. I cannot recall. I didn't say I forgot. I say I cannot recall. So very
Rough,
basic thing.
but
And,
be honest.
yes, you can. Yes, you should be honest, and you should give them a positive answer. That's the HR aspect of the interview, if you're asking me. So that's the only thing I can tell you, because there was no other HR question that were asked to me. So this is the one thing I can advise to my juniors. So that try to give.
Okay. So they are good. They give. So mostly, like how to prepare for EIL interview. So mostly it's your equipment and problem solving approach and knowing the core basic fundamentals. That is what. Or do you want to add something to it?
No, I think that's enough. There was one more question they asked me regarding the heat exchangers, and that was very obvious. I knew that they were anyway going to ask me about the log mean temperature difference, the LMTD method.
Okay.
So you can just go and prepare the basic fundamentals. You have to prepare anyway. So 3 or 4 major subjects are there in our syllabus. So just go ahead and prepare the fundamentals of that.
Okay. So Animesh, we also want to know how to get firstly shortlisted for EIL interview, either through campus and also through GATE.
First, they had a criteria regarding the CGPA, the minimum CGPA criteria, and I think that was around 9 to 9.2. I don't know, I cannot recall at this point. And mine was 8.5. So I got my interview call letter through GATE exam. So I wrote the GATE exam in my final year, and that's how I was receiving the different interview call letters also.
The main question. So what is the job role offer, or what is the salary at EIL, and what the benefits does this company give to you? So this is after, once you get a call letter, you have these questions in mind. So can you just tell a brief about it?
Yeah, sure. So I think we're talking about chemical engineers, right?
Yeah, specifically chemical engineers.
So EIL, as the name of the company is posted in the process division. That is the actual core chemical engineering stuff that's going on over there. So you get to design stuff and learn about the different things, the different designing techniques, and you get to work on software. There are many softwares, not just Aspen and HYSYS, Pro2 and all. So that's the job role that you have to do. And since it's a designing company, it's an EPC company that stands for Engineering, Procurement and Construction. So EIL also executes construction in the phase of the project. So there are construction sites all over India, and the two offices, the corporate offices are there in Delhi. Corporate office is there in Delhi. R&D center is there in Gurgaon, and one branch office is also there in Mumbai. So, but yes, chemical engineers are usually posted in either Delhi or Gurgaon.
Okay, so core profile is design and those in project management. So these are the most basic profiles that are offered to chemical engineers.
Yeah. If any of our viewers have been to, I think I'm assuming they have been to any internships, summer internships and all. So if you have seen PNIDs and data sheets, so that's these are the documents which are you're going to be handled them most of the time.
Okay, fine. So yeah, benefits and of a job at EIL.
Yeah, so I think the main benefit over here is that being a designing firm is different than what an operating operating plant is there. It's different than that. So I think you might be aware of the term general shift, right? That is most preferred by the people who are posted in plants, right? It starts at around 8:30 to 9 and ends at around 5 to 5:30. So
Okay.
a designing firm is usually operating in this 8:30 to 5
Okay, so
space
you get
only.
office timing and uh,
So these are,
uh,
yes, these are fixed office timings, and plus yeah, you are living in either Delhi office or Gurgaon office. So that's one very good thing about
okay.
AIL. And you, the main thing is that your job profile is actually very varied. You get to AIL has like much experience across all the domains. So we are handling many kinds of projects. So yes, so if you are posted at sites have 6 day working, and the offices have 5 day working, right?
Okay.
So yes, at so you have to travel a lot.
Okay. So
Yes, you
yeah.
have to travel a lot to different sites, and you have to face the clients directly also when you reach a senior position. So that's the one thing very unique about designing firm. So it's different than other PSUs like Indian Oil and HPCL
Okay. Okay.
and different operating plants. So
The
that, so
basic
you wanted to know
salary,
about salary?
yeah,
Okay, okay, salary.
basic salary that is offered to anyone joining at from gate or a campus. The basic pay. And yeah, do you have training or profession, something like that?
Yeah, sure, sure. Good question. Regarding the salary, when you are absorbed as a management trainee, right? So you are receiving a stipend that is equal to your basic salary, and in my case, it was 60,000. So that is according to the latest pay commission. That is a public thing. You can just browse to the internet and see what the next pay revision is coming. So as per the latest pay commission, you're getting the basic salary.
Yeah.
Uh, so in AIL, mine is 60,000. That is the basic salary, and that's the stipend that I was getting during my management training period. That was
Okay,
for
so
1 year.
1 year. Okay,
Hi,
after 1 year, you will be transferred to
after one
employed.
year, yes, after 1 year, you are assigned a department. In my case, it was like that. I think in the latest recruitment drive from AIL, I think they might be offering departments at the very initial stage only. I'm not so sure about that. That varies from year to year and from company to company. But yes, the training period lasts for 1 year, and after 1 year, the probation period starts. So 1 year training period and 1 year for probation also.
Probation. Okay. Okay. So you
Yes.
have 2 years
So
of
after,
training.
yes, yes. But the probation year counts in your work experience. The probation period is counted, but the training period is not counted.
Okay. Okay. So अब बताओ, how is your life at TIL? कैसा लग रहा है?
हाँ, लाइफ एआईएल में बहुत अच्छी है यार। जैसा कि मैंने पहले बताया कि हमारे व्यूअर्स इंटर्नशिप तो करे होंगे, समर इंटर्नशिप एंड विंटर इंटर्नशिप। तो दे दे आर आई थिंक अवेयर ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट इन एन ऑपरेटिंग प्लांट यू हैव टू वर्क इन शिफ्ट। तो ट्रेनिंग में तो हम लोग इंटर्नशिप में तो जनरल शिफ्ट में ही आते हैं, बट देन व्हेन द शिफ्ट स्टार्ट्स इट्स हार्ड टू गेट इनटू दैट रूटीन।
Okay.
तो
Yes.
एक बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज ये है, मेनी ऑफ अस डिजायर अ लॉट कि एक कॉर्पोरेट जैसा
Life
कि
मिलेगी.
यूजुअल, हाँ, एक कॉर्पोरेट लाइफस्टाइल होता है हमारा, एंड यू गेट टू वर्क इन एन ऑफिस, यू गेट गुड ऑफिस स्पेस, एंड देयर इज फिक्स टाइमिंग ऑफ द ऑफिस, एंड क्या कहते हैं, इन प्लांट्स यू हैव टू मैनेज पीपल अ लॉट। इधर क्या है कि यू हैव टू मैनेज डॉक्यूमेंट्स एंड ऑल, so either people management is not your role exactly for
Okay.
for a for a for a for a good amount of years in for a starting. Yes, it's a good working, but the work culture is very good in AIL, I must say. And वो लगभग आई थिंक सब नवरत्ना एंड महारत्ना PSUs में यू कैन एज्यूम कि सब में वर्क कल्चर अच्छा ही है डेफिनेटली। तो एक अच्छा वर्क कल्चर है, एंड मुझे वही 8:30 to 9 का टाइमिंग मिलता है, एंड 5 to 5:30 आई लीव द ऑफिस, प्लस क्लोज टू माय होम टाउन। इफ यू प्लानिंग फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म, अगर लंबे समय तक एक डिजाइनिंग फर्म के साथ एसोसिएटेड रहना चाहते हो, तो EIL is a very good choice. Being a
Okay.
PSU also, Navratna PSU and designing company, so job role भी अच्छा है, and you are in a PSU, the pay is also good, the location is also good, so it's very preferred, right?
Okay.
Sure, and a good job role. Yes, but
Yes.
but I'll be more than happy if if any of our viewers happen to see this video and join EIL.
Sure, Anish. You have actually motivated a lot of people to join EIL. You get corporate timing, a lot of flexible and office wala feel. I can just feel this all the three things when I'm not. I can feel that why this is such a desirable trait. So just thanks a lot. I'll